Hi guys, I'm Adrian Jacobs, a celebrity makeup artist.
Hi, I'm Aasif Ahmed, celebrity hairstylist.
And just a little peekaboo on us, a few people that we have worked on include Aishwarya Rai Bachchan,
Brigade Series,
Bani Kapoor,
Kiara Advani,
Sara Ali Khan,
and so on.
Well, so just a little bit of today's video is that we are going to show you hacks, the do's and the don'ts of the wedding season. What you should be prepping for and what you shouldn't be prepping for.
So today's video is in association with Moha SOS, the Bride in the Brigade, brought to you by Charak Pharma, the leaders in Ayurveda from past 74 years. So before starting any hairstyle, it's important to practice a good hair care routine. For that, I highly recommend Moha sulfate-free shampoo. It's rich in keratin, gives you that extra shine, and for that extra nourishment, you can use the conditioner. I highly recommend this to a lot of my clients, and this you not only use it during your wedding season, but you can use it throughout the year. So this is my model Afreen over here, and I'm going to show you some quick hairstyles for this wedding season that you can try out on your own. These are easy to do hair, you can do it on your own, and they're very quick to change. So let's get started. As you know, I have already prepped the hair with Moha sulfate-free shampoo, and now I'm going to show you how to use the serum. Here's the serum, and you just need few drops of it. Just take a couple of drops on your palm. Very easy to use. Rub it all over. As you see, instant glossiness, instant shine. I really love this product. This is one of my favorite products to use, especially during winters. Your hair gets really dry, frizzy, and this helps to tame that frizziness, controls your hair, and a right amount of serum just sets your hair right. So the first hairstyle that I'm going to show you is something that you can wear it on your cocktail. It's very easy, very it's basic. It's not too much yet very dressy. All I'm going to do is give a lot of texture, open them out, and I'm going to show you how to style your hair after that. So basically, I'm just going to take a couple of sections and start tonging the hair. You can tong, you can use any size of tong, whatever you feel like, depending on your hair length, volume, your texture. So as you see, I've already taken a section. I'm going to go section wise, and I'm going to start tonging the hair now. Like I said, you can use any size depending on your convenience, your length, everything. Start texturing it. Like I said, we don't need to get very hard with texture. We can keep it really soft. Here, I've already done the first section. This is how, now I'm going to take my second section. I'm going to just move them away. Here, I've taken my second section. Likewise, I'll keep going upwards with multiple sections, and I'm going to tong them. I guess the guys have already given a lot of texture on her hair right now. And now I'm going to gently open them out just with my fingers. As you see, you don't have to be very harsh, just gently open them up. And so other side, just take it a little behind. And you can use any hair accessory, any pen of your choice, and spin it away. There you go. So this is more cocktail, you're just already out there partying, just put it one side away. You can take a finishing hairspray and just, move all the baby hair away from her face. So this is one hairstyle that is done, which we've covered, which is a cocktail hair. Now, same thing, a very quick one I'll show you, which is going to be a bun. You can do that in your reception or the main bridal look, whatever suits you. Like I said, it's going to be a messy updo. It's going to have a lot of texture. Like you see, we have already given some texture, and we're going to use some flowers this time. And I'm just going to show you how to do it in a quick way. softly and gently taken the strands back and make texture using my fingers, and I have just pinned them at the back, and now I'm going to exercise with some flowers. But something very important that I wanted, a lot of people always ask me, how do we fix our baby hair? So one of the hacks I'll show you, you can take a brush tail comb or any tail comb. I personally use this. All you can do is use any hairspray, just spray it over here or any of the comb, and right, and just run over like this. Okay, so now I'm going to use some flowers on her. Not necessary you have to use any particular flower. I mean, in my case, I usually just look around. Wedding season, wedding time, the house has a lot of flowers. Any flower of your choice, any color. A lot of time we don't get a particular color of flower. So what I do is, one of the hacks, I use nail paint. I take nail paint and I use a gold, any shimmery nail paint, and just give a little touch over here. It just makes it completely warm. Try this out. Now I'm not using the nail paint, but I'm just going to use some flowers. So as you see, I've used a couple of fresh flowers. I am personally a big fan of fresh flowers. I love using fresh flowers. It just gives a different vibe altogether. Instead of using a lot of people use diamond hair accessories. Nothing against it, but I personally prefer fresh flowers. It's just a different vibe. So here's our final look. This is a very reception, messy, soft updo. And now she's gonna get started with her makeup.
Making sure that you use the actual and right products to make your skin look organic, fresh and perfect to start your foundation and your concealer. Very important to use the right face wash, an organic one and a sulfate free one is right here, moha, that has one for you, and most importantly is the sunscreen, especially if it's day makeup, and even if it is at night and you have a lot of lights during wedding seasons in the halls. So very important to use an SPF, and nothing better than the SPF 50, which again moha. So what I'm going to do here is that instead of using foundation, concealer or base on the eyelid, I'm going to actually use a lipstick color tone, which makes the eyes not shut off, and at the same time it gives you color, and it also conceals in its own way. And at the same time you will see a little shiny and a wet look, so that's exactly how your eyes will be. I'm going to use matte shadows, a nice strong red and a brown, and finish the eyelid look. Make sure that you use the right amount of highlight. A very important trick is that the highlight can also be used as a cleanup. So that's how I use it and do it. So I use the highlight to obviously ensure that this portion looks really nice and shiny. At the same time, I kind of clean up the redness or the color that's from the eyeshadow. Instead of using shimmer and glitter that go and sparkles that go all over your face, the important trick of actually doing the same thing with making sure that you do not have debris all over your face, especially during night, because you will start being shiny on photographs and on camera. So what I would recommend doing is use a shimmer that is an eyeshadow and putting it on the color. Use a black gel pot, and this can be during day and night. I would always say skip shimmer during the day. But at night, if you're going to do it at night, then you make sure that you use a black pot, or you can use a brown pot, gel pot. Use a tiny brush. Take a nice brown and smudge it on the coal. The very important thing is your concealer and foundation. You don't want to turn grey, you don't want to look red, you want to look a certain way, you want to look matched. So do not cake up is my suggestion. It's a very in thing. You usually, from back in the days, you would see heavy makeup. You don't need to do that. You can still achieve the same thing with doing light. Less is always more. So I'm going to use a concealer, a cream concealer and a liquid foundation, just so that it looks soothing, soft and really fresh. We are going to first do the red and brown down, smudge it all over. This also makes the makeup look warmer, the skin look warmer in a very natural, dewy way. The most important bit is, do not, if you're doing it during the day, do not put powder contour. Always use the cream contour. And if you're doing during the night, it's suggested that you use both, but always keep cream ready. And the very important part is for you to start your loose powder after the foundation and the contour is done and the eye. So you've done it only once and you're not adding too much of powder on the face. This is the part, the blush. Use a nice big brush to make sure that you have a very pink or a peachy kind of an apple cheek. Take your loose powder and just put it on the apple of the cheek instead of putting it all over. This becomes a very, very day look. A very important trick I'm going to show you, something I've learned from Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, is actually to do the mascara in a certain way. Use the tip of your brush and keep from the deep end, keep pulling it up. You start seeing that it's going up just like a fake lash. Make sure that whenever you're putting a lip pencil that you grease it all over, and make sure that you take it from outside to inside rather than inside to outside, which is a wrong technique. Just fill in the eyebrows from the beginning, make a shape and just fill in the arch and fill in the areas that need to be filled in. You don't need to fill the eyebrows fully because they start looking very stark. A very smart trick is to keep your eyebrow intact. The best way and the best trick to do it actually is by having hairspray on this brush, on the eyebrow brush, and then brushing it all over. Your eyebrow stays in place and it also takes away the extra color that's added on the eyebrow. So guys, the final touch that you have to do is about 15 or 20 minutes before you step down, when you're kind of pre-ready. The best suggestion is to use a mist all over the face so you are prepped and you are fresh. This is the final try.
So guys, here's the final look. Hope you liked it. Do let us know your views and suggestions in the comment section. We would love to read and reply as much as we can. Right, Adrian?
Absolutely, and very important, don't forget the confidence and that natural smile that brings it into your face.